Alan Itchhead here, and welcome back to Let's Play East, Book 1 and 2. In the last episode, we explored the shrine looking for the first Book of East. We found the mayor's silver bell, we returned it, we got the power ring. We found a lot of other goodies too, but I'm not going to recap that. Now we want to find the rest of the goodies here in the shrine, and find the Book of East. So let's make our way back into the shrine depths. There are still, let me look over my checklist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things left to find. Luckily, I can pretty much thrash all the enemies in the entrance to this shrine now. So if we want to make our way to the next part, the next depths of the shrine, and I know it's to the left, not to the left, to the right, the bottom right. So let's make our way down here. Hedgehog, you're not too much of a threat now. Okay, now we're in the next part of the shrine. Now there are quite a bit of enemies to worry about here, like the cowardly lion looking thing. They're not so cowardly, and the dark wizard looking swordsman guy. They do quite a bit of damage, but here is the cowardly lion guy. I don't quite remember which ways I should be going first, so I'm just going to wing it. And here's the swordsman guy. I want to save, no, not load, save, before I end up doing something stupid like getting killed by this guy. Okay, treasure. The silver shield. That's like level 3 or 4 equipment already. That's why we didn't go for a better shield so far earlier. It's level 4 equipment. So we're going to go ahead and go up to the shield and equip that silver shield. So now our defense is going to be a heck of a lot better. And I still managed to get hit somehow. So we've got a level 4 shield already. Okay, now let's warp back to the start. There's a treasure over there that I need to remember how to get to. This way? No. We'll have to go into the statue. What was that? I swear I saw that blue statue's eyes glow. Yeah, that's a hint. But there's treasure to be found here. A heal potion! So, as you could probably tell, that's a health restoration that we've just earned, that we can use when we need it. I still need a couple of things. But, right here, let me kill this swordsman before he comes over here and thrashes me. Ow. We want to go to our inventory and put on the Mask of Eyes. Ow, okay, I killed him. We'll go ahead and take those off because it lets us see hidden doors, but it also makes enemies invisible. So you can see the hidden doors, but you can't see the enemies. It's your give and your take. You gotta know when to use it. So don't put it on unless you know that you need to be wearing it. I don't remember which statue I should be going to at this point. So I'm just going to wing it some more. Oh crap. And my checklist just almost fell on the floor. Let me set that back up. Okay. It's not a walkthrough or anything. It's just a treasure checklist. If I had a walkthrough, this would be so much... Oh man! Cowardly Lion was like waiting on me to come back through here. So now let's check out this other statue, and I get a level. Am I ready to do this? I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember if I have both keys. I guess we'll find out. Adol used the ivory key. Okay, and now here's where the marble key is used. So let's save. I'm pretty sure I have both of them. So let's go ahead and take on the boss here. You try to take the treasure and the worm comes alive. His tail is his weakness. And he can move diagonally and you can't. And he just killed me. Luckily I saved. Oh my. Take two. If I had full health, this wouldn't be a problem at all. Oh! Oh! Man, I had that dude. Okay, take three. I've got him this time. There's no way I don't have him. Yeah, game over. If he could stop hitting me right off the bat, that'd be really great. It's not fair that he can move in diagonally and I can't. But I do believe I've got him this time. Maybe. Yes! I do! So we get a health restoration. And a level, and the treasure pops up. So we get the volume Adol. Adol being one of the 6 priests of Ys. This must be the Book of Ys that Sarah was talking about. Yes, it is. So I'm not going to bore you with the backtracking, so I will see you back in Zeptic Village here shortly. So we've made our way back to Zeptic Village down from the shrine. What we want to do now is head to Jeva's house. Hey look, it's Fina. The girl that you helped escape from the shrine is here. Speak with Jeva. The village girl told me that when she was walking in the field, she heard strange voices near the rhoda tree. I've often heard that trees are living creatures and that they can communicate in nature. What an interesting concept. Oh, you have the Book of Ys. Let me read it for you. Please read it. Which book would you want me to read? Well, the only one I have, Volume Adol. The prosperity of Ys began with the creation of a magical metal known as Claria. On the highest mountain stands Solomon's Shrine, which symbolized the great wealth of Ys. In the Atlas translation, it is the Salmon Shrine, spelled the way of the fish. But I prefer Solomon Shrine, so I'm going to refer to it as Solomon Shrine. See, I'm going to be mixing and matching the translations here and there as I see fit to what I prefer. The land of Ys was ruled by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. The goddesses were the embodiment of our health and happiness. Okay, let's speak with Fina. I'm glad you are safe. Jeva told me that I could stay with her for a while. I can't understand why I was taken to the shrine. Every time I try to remember, I get an awful headache. Okay, let's go back to fortune teller Sarah's house. I did happen to gain a level on my way out of the shrine, if you didn't notice. Which is going to be better for me as I can now kick more butt. Making the enemies on the overworld just that much easier. I don't know what I was going to say there. Well, we want to make our way back to Manea Town, because there's a lot of stuff that we can do now. Because we did actually find a lot of stuff to sell to Pim, So let's go do that real quick. We'll sell the ruby. We'll sell it. We'll sell the necklace. Go back. Exit. So let's go to Sarah's. She's a fortune teller. She must know what we do next. The shop is empty. There's only a letter addressed to you. Dear Adol, I guess I've learned too much about the secret books of Ys. If they find me, I'll be killed. There is something very important I must give you. I will leave it with the poet Rhea. Please find her soon. One more thing. The crystal reads that one of the books is in the abandoned mine. Please take care, Adol, and head for the mine as soon as you can. Love, Sarah. The turbo version is actually a little ambiguous about it, but in the remakes, there's a guy standing right there when you go in, and he actually outright tells you that Sarah has been murdered for knowing too much. So the fortune teller Sarah has been murdered. But we can afford the katana now, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that. We don't need another shield, so I'm not going to worry about a shield right now. We want better armor. I do have enough for the reflex armor, so no thank you. Exit. So now I have a lot of equipment to equip. We have a level 3 sword, level 4 shield, and a level 3 armor. So let's go ahead and back out of that. And let's go talk to Rhea, because apparently Sarah left something with Rhea. Yes, Sarah did ask me to give you something, but you must first find my silver harmonica. Thank you, Rhea, for being so generous. I don't care to talk to you, NPC. So we actually want to make our way to the mine. I've got a little bit of time to kill. Those YouTube limits are a thing of the past. So the mines are actually up this way, and the mines are quite annoying. Limited, very limited visibility here. The DS version is probably the easiest version of this because there's a map on the bottom screen. But let's see how far I can get in this mine before I get, oh my god, annoyed and call it quits. Let me just kill this stuff that's in my way. Let me pause so I can check over my checklist. There are 3 things that I can get in the mine depth 1. So we're going to go acquire that real quick. The 3 things in mine depth 1. The best thing you can do in the mines with limited visibility is wall hug and get completely reamed by cucumber people. Goodness gracious. I'm going to go ahead and load the one that I just made. And from the start, nope, that's not what I want. I'm going to go ahead and equip the armor ring, because now that we're better equipped weapon-wise, it might be better to have more defense. So let's explore mine depth 1 before we call it a day here. There's 3 things we want to find. One of which isn't going to be important. I'll go ahead and tell you that one's a heal potion. And when you have 2, once you already have a heal potion and you find one, you'll just automatically use the new one. So I can get fairly hurt here and have a health restoration as soon as I find that heal potion. There are 3 items I need to find before we end up getting to the depths 2. So if I make it to the second depths of the mine without finding 3 items first, then I know that I missed some items. But we found one of the 3, the heal potion, so let's push on. There are 2 other things that I can find here. The mines are probably the worst part of Ys Book 1. Nothing is quite as annoying as the mines. The limited visibility is quite obnoxious. And I'm going to wander aimlessly looking for treasure. Cucumber man, just completely kicking my butt. Ow! Let's not get killed here. Ouch. No, this is moving on to mine depth 2. I probably should have saved a while back, because I'm about to get killed. Remember when I said save and save often? Yes, I truly mean it. Cucumber man. Where's the treasure? Dead end. I know there are 2 more things to find here. Oh my gosh. This is going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. Ouch. Treasure. The timer ring. There's actually one more thing that I can find. Let's see if I can find it before I spend too much time down here. Let's see if I can make my way back to the entrance. There's the heal potion. Oh my gosh, the music reset. And I got raped by a grape dude. Luckily I just saved, so it won't be that bad. Hopefully I can avoid all enemies before I get killed, before I make it back to the entrance. So I want to make my way back to the entrance. I know the entrance is somewhere in the top right, and there's the heal potion. I want to make my way back to the overworld so I could step out and heal real quick. Cucumber man. Where is the entrance to the mine? Here it is. Let's step out real quick. And heal ourselves up just a tad. And we're going to go back in and find that last treasure before we call it quits. Now that I'm back in the mines, I will save. Okay, I'm going to find that last treasure before I stop. Ow! I'm going to kill the grape guys because they give off really good experience. Golly, cucumber man. Ow! Treasure, 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 treasure. I'm a spelunker. No, I'm back at the timer ring. Okay, let's make our way this way. We've got a split path here. Cucumber man. Cucumber man. Hole in the floor. Cucumber man. Stop it! Yikes! And we have been killed! So I think I will pause the recording until I find the third item, so I'll be back momentarily. Well, I seem to have finally stumbled upon the treasure. I needed to make my way a little bit right from where the timer ring was and up a little bit like northeast from the timer ring. And it's right here. Let me back out of this. Here it is. Here's what we wanted. It's the silver armor. It's really important that you find this because it is quite important. It's just, let's put it at that. Leave it at that. So yeah, we're gonna lock this in. And as soon as I can make my way to Mine Depths 2, we shall call it a day. And here's that hole in the floor. It's actually a little bit northeast from the hole in the floor down here. that leads to the Mine Depths 2. And the limited visibility is gone, but only momentarily. Let's take that enemy out and go down the stairs. Let's kill this enemy so I can save. Mine Depths 2. So next time on Let's Play East, Book 1 and 2, we shall continue the mine. I'm Alan Edgehead, and I'll see you then.